These videos are brought to you by MSCCasino.com and the Macau Sporting Club. MSCCasino.com, check it out.
You are watching Sports Matters TV.
Nathan, here we are, the eve of the Premier League. You excited just to get going now?
Yeah, I can't wait. Today's been a fun day doing all the press and stuff like that ahead of tomorrow. And we've had a bit of a laugh today with the lads, and looking forward to getting on that stage tomorrow. It's going to be an amazing night.
The Masters, is that exactly what you needed? Because we saw glimpses of the old Nathan Aspinall, a massive performance from you as well. Is that exactly what you needed before Belfast?
Yeah, I think certainly the first two games there was a great performance and a gritty performance, which is what I'm about, really. You know what I mean? It wasn't the result that I wanted. You know, obviously, of course, I wanted to go on there and win it, but first tournament back, like ranking event, you know, which in my eyes I was looking at it as free money on my rankings. So, you know, big 20,000 on the rankings, which is what I needed to start the year off. So, yeah, good spells, but obviously still a lot of work to be done.
Can you take so much confidence from that? As you said, the ranking money, a free shot that you picked up, good money, good performance as well. Is that exactly what you needed? Yeah,
and I think the way that I played the game as well, you know, granted the performance levels after the first game weren't, you know, top level, you know, probably a B or C game, but the way I was playing on the stage, i.e. the stopping and stuff, that pretty much was non-existent, and that was a big positive to take away from the weekend, and that I felt somewhere a bit like myself again for the first time in God knows how long. So yeah, it was good. It was good to get a few games under my belt as well, ahead of what's going to be a big night on Thursday. Do
you feel that you're getting back to where you should be, not just on the board, but everything as well, your whole demeanour, your attitude and whatever, because we know you've been through hell and it can be hard to get yourself back up. Do you feel you're almost the complete Nathan Aspinall again?
I think for me, the darts isn't the issue. It's everything else. If everything is right in my head and at home and everything like that, then the darts take care of themselves. You know, I've never lost the ability to be a world-class dart player. You know what I mean? I think you've seen it over the years when I've been scrapping through tournaments and stuff because of injuries. I've never lost that ability to be a world-class dart player. It's all the other stuff that's away from the hockey. But yeah, over the last 12 months I've been working hard and getting things right because I knew this is the big year for myself, and I think we're not far off it. I like to say, once I'm 100% in the head and everything else that goes with that, darts will just come back, and I'll be, you know, pretty much, you know, one of the best players in the world again.
You saw Michael Smith release a statement after the Masters about what he's going through injury-wise. Have you spoken to him? Because one, I know you're very close, and two, you kind of know what he's been, or what you've been through is the same as what he's now going through injury-wise. Have you spoken to him and given him advice?
If he'd replied to my text message, then I might try and help him. For some reason, I've not spoken to him since December. So I don't know if he's got a few problems of himself going on. We're going to leave him to it. He knows where I am if he needs me out.
Cheers, thank you.
Nathan, we've seen some top players in the Premier League that just can't get to grips with this format. Yet you don't have a bad Premier League, whether you're in the top four or just miss out. You're always there or thereabouts. What is it about this tournament that just seems to bring the best?
Just the energy. I just love the buzz. You know, if you can't get up for a Premier League night, what is the point of playing darts? You're playing in front of the biggest crowd, in the best venues, in the best cities, in England, you know, in Europe as well. It's amazing. Like, I just love, the louder the better for me. You know, that's the type of guy that I'm, a bit of a party animal, as everyone knows. So for me, when I walk out and the crowd are all singing, and, you know, not just the walk-on, but I mean, like, during the games, they don't stop singing. It's like the World Championship every single Thursday night. It's amazing, you know, and I think that's why I look forward to every Thursday night. And I think I'm probably the only player that when week 16 or 17 comes, actually miss the Thursday nights. I think the rest of them are, oh, God, it's over. I actually do miss it when when I've done 4 months and then all of a sudden I'm at home on the Thursday, I miss it. So I just think I enjoy it.
And is that because of where you've come from? I know last year you said just a chap from Stockport, and now you're playing in arenas of 10,000
Yeah,
plus
I think
people.
so. And you know, obviously at times I do sometimes look a bit down on stage, but I generally just try and enjoy myself. You know, live for the moment. I do always say, you know, there's people out there that would chop their arm off to be in the position that I'm in. You know, at darts and away from darts. So I am very lucky. I love my job. You know, I make a great living from playing a sport. Again, not many people in the world can say that. So I think that's what kind of how I feel when I'm walking on these big stages.
And is this tournament almost come around at the perfect time for you? When we spoke in Milton Keynes, you said that your confidence had been shot, whereas now you're playing the best players in the world every single week. If you get a bit of a run, 3 or 4 matches or 3 or 4 nights doing well, that could just build your confidence leading up to that crucial match play.
Yeah, I think for me, if I could honestly make a decision, I'd like it to go back a month. Start it in first week in March. Give me, get a few Pro Tours under my belt, get that winning feeling that bit more. Because obviously, yeah, I've won a few games this year since Bahrain, but trying to play more, get a few more games under my belt, bit more time on the practice book. I've not had much time to practice. Obviously, I missed pretty much 2 weeks because of the little knock on my elbow. But yeah, I think again I come alive in the Premier League because I'm playing week in, week out. I've already said I'm committing to the tour this year. So yeah, what better way to start on Thursday night by beating the world number 1, potentially number 2 or 3 in the world, and then go and win in week 1. That would be a great statement and great confidence boost.
Brilliant. Well, best of luck tomorrow. Thanks,
Thank you.
Nathan.
I know that we've addressed this issue to some extent recently, but the nature of the Premier League is the world's top 4 there by right, and the other 4 are invitational picks. 1 or 2 people have said, well, I don't want to get involved in the words of it, but the Mr. Brightside walk on, it's all and the party atmosphere, it's all part of the show, isn't it? It's all part of the Premier League experience, and like you say, you get off on it, and it helps you to sort of play good darts as well. What's wrong with a sort of semi-invitational tournament where there is a party atmosphere?
Yeah, I think it's not a ranking event. That's what people got to remember as well. It's not a ranking event. It is basically a big, massive exhibition for 16 weeks. And the sooner people realise that, it's what the players that people want to see. But in my opinion, and I actually generally, God's honest truth, said this last year, if it was down to me, I'd make it the top 8 in the world to save all the stuff that I've been through.
Yes.
The disappointment from, Mike De Decker, who's world number 24. Do you know what I mean? To save all that, is he in, is he not? Top 8, done. And that's what I would do. Yes, I would have missed out on this year. I would have took it. You know what I mean? In my opinion, top 8, they make it 10 players at top 10, and then there is no arguing, is there?
Yeah.
And the rankings pick itself. But it's not that, and I'm buzzing at him.
I know it's old hat now, but
Clearly not.
did you ever? No,
Oh, I don't.
no, but did you ever get to the bottom of what it was that made your elbow sort of
I've still got it. So got to see that big one.
Oh, yeah, do we know what caused it?
No, it could have been a number.
Insect bite or something? Or?
No, it wasn't an insect bite. That's what I thought it was originally. It's just basically a ball of fluid in my elbow. And this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there was nothing. I woke up Monday morning and it was like twice the size of that. Come down a bit
So
now.
it still comes and goes then?
Yeah, and I'm going to have it for about 3 or 4 months. Doesn't affect my throw, doesn't hurt. I can touch it. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It just, unfortunately,
And doesn't affect your throw?
no, doesn't affect my throw. I'd like to say it does when I have a bad game, but it actually doesn't. It's just one of them things that could keep coming and going for the next few months, but doesn't affect my performance whatsoever. If I play bad, it's all down to me, not me lump.
When you woke up and saw the size of it in Bahrain, after everything you've been through with elbows and whatnot, did you think to yourself, oh my God,
Yeah.
what's
I can't probably say on here what I was saying,
imagine
but
that.
yeah, I couldn't believe it. But obviously we seek professional advice, and it, straight away I knew it wasn't anything like it had in the past. It's not going to affect my darts. So it's just one of them things. Went to the hospital when I got back from England, and they confirmed it was just his bursa. Yeah, it's not nice to have. It's not, don't look very nice, but it's not. It's something nothing, honestly.
When Vincent van der Voort played, I think it was Steve Beaton at the World Championship a few years ago, we used to sort of joke with Vincent about who's going to win sort of the disco derby, because one goes on to Casey and the Sunshine Band and the other one goes on to Staying Alive. It was a bit like almost a dance-off. When Aspinall plays bunting in the Premier League this year, are you going to have a decibel counter to who has the loudest sing songs? It's going to be a racket, isn't it?
It would be good, yeah. Yeah, I think it would be great. I don't know why we're playing each other. To be honest, did anyone know that? Do you know? I'm playing. Going back to that. Hopefully,
You'll play in the
hopefully it's
semi-finals
Manchester.
tomorrow. If you win tomorrow, both win tomorrow night, you'll play in the semi-finals, won't you?
No. I played Mike or Luke.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the bottom half of the drawing.
Yeah, but obviously that's what people pay the money for. They want to see them walk-ons. I've just done some other media then going on about like ranking walk-on songs, and I thought he's at the bottom. I don't know if that's a tactic or I just don't like the songs, but that'd be good. The crowd love it. You know what I mean? They love my walk-on. They love Stephen's walk-on. In my opinion, mine still wins. Mine's been around longer. They still carry on singing it. But yeah,
The stopwatch on these.
yeah. To be fair, I do mine quicker than him though. He stands it as a full rendition, doesn't it? That's good probably because he knows the lyrics and I don't. It's alright.
What we can do is hang around in the walk-on bit zone and sign a few more autographs.
Well, I'm actually working with him on Friday as well, doing an exhibition in Swansea, so maybe I can challenge him to a karaoke match off instead of the darts. But no, it'd be great, and that's what the Premier League's all about. It's great fun, great entertainment, and characters in the game. Pardon? Brighton and Berlin. Brighton could be good then.
Yes.
But I don't think it'll be the same in Berlin, but yeah.